game. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. And, of course, Christian Wood. This is their first game without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
On the clock, Davis. And that one drops for him. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Back to ball. Williamson, the screen. The kick out to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Castro O'Neal. Here's Jokic. Buries the easy one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Right side, Ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Ball.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And stolen by Williamson. Outside, Ball. Knocked away.
Los Angeles foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Williamson, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Yeah, it's so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic just got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Inside, Williamson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by the Lakers. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
And Davis can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Ball.
2 minutes.
Plays it up off the glass.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Ball. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Jokic inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Yeah, that's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Second team foul.
Here's Ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And stolen by Thibault. Ball with a wide open look. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pelicans substitution. The Pelicans call timeout. T-shirt time.
Lakers trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Down low. Stolen by Weber. To the inside. Nice move. And it's blocked by Lewis. Kennard on the wing. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First trip to the line for him here.
76% from the line a season ago.
And the Pelicans making a change here.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Weber. Here's Reeves. Back to Weber. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the night.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And it's in there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Whenever Anthony Davis is rolling to the rim like he was right there after the screen, you have to get him the ball. He's going to capitalize most every time.
Pass to Kennard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside for Davis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out to the wing. Now, Moutier. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Marjanovic. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lakers trail by 9. Davis in the corner. Fires from deep. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's got such a nice stroke for a big guy. And that 3-point shot from Anthony Davis continues to develop.
And here is Ball. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Williamson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And it's Ball penetrating. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys,
PA, he is elite in every way. Thank you. Pass to Marjanovic. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Weber. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Lewis outside. Pass to Fall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
Pass to Fall. Sweet move. Jams it in off the great move.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the middle. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. Falls got 8 here in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jokic high post. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Back to Connaughton. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Weber. Ball's knocked loose. Kennard for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out in front by 17 points at. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. And he makes good on the layup. Ball's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Pelicans.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jokic high post. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic draws the double. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New Orleans ball.
New Orleans leading by 19 points. Here's Ball. He's got 8. Pass to Thibault.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Outside, Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye with him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jokic just got his third basket of the night right there.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
So both teams making some changes here. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Fall. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Inside. Here's Fall.
Los Angeles.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Here's Davis. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Lewis with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And that's an intentional foul.
Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Boban Marjanovic.
Here's Davis. The shake. And the layup is good. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks
2 minutes
from inside.
2 minutes.
Who is outside? And now we've got the intentional foul. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and the team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Taken away. Kennard for 3. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Marjanovic. And he commits the intentional foul.
No, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Good on the second free throw. Lakers trailed by 18. Jokic high post. Shoots over Marjanovic. And it's Jokic missing. Now Lewis. .104 left here in the third quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second.
Pelicans shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Here's Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And that's now 19 points for Davis.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
To the paint, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Stolen by Lewis. To the wing on the left. Back to Kennard. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Shoots the three. Doesn't go for it. And it's the Lakers the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Davis missing. Pelicans leading by 20. And here is Lewis. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Marjanovic has got 9 points here in the second half. Launches a three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New Orleans holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Hero. And stolen by Williamson. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Jokic. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you play?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jokic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Davis sends it back.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Substitution.
And some changes here for the Lakers.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Deep 2 from Feibel. Gets an open look and hits. Feibel's got 4 this quarter.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
There's the double team with Bull. Fading outside. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Tries from the block. And Weber throws it down.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Your Laker girl.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lewis on the wing. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Inside. Got a piece of it. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Now, here is Weber. Pass to Burks. Weber in the post. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Kennard. Driving inside. Wide open look. Here's Fall. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Back to Connaughton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Weber can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set. That are allowing him to settle in.
The 4th team foul.
Free throw drops from Marjanovic.
Shooting for New Orleans. Boban.
Good on both. 29 seconds left in the game. Going inside. And it's blocked by Lewis. Pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Marjanovic. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.
I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's show time. Yeah, show time. Yeah, show time. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's show time. Yeah, show time. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me, cause I'm changing the game. I need to start with my name. You know who to call when it's go time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you on the news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, this ain't nothing new, babe. This is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime tickets for you ladies. Everybody in the crowd gotta go crazy. Make everybody in the crowd go crazy. Handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma in the game, cause it's showtime. Nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, it's showtime.
coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. Icy as in the whole land. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set up on my hands. You don't like me, but you want my gram. How you look, how you feel? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse. Got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend.